Okay, hello Twin Flames and anybody else who is watching this video today. My name is Pam from God Conscious 1111. I am new to performing videos for the general public and in particular for Twin Flames. I am a Twin Flame and I am grateful for that journey, and that's what it really is a journey. Just like Catholicism or Methodism or, Christianity. And really, it's another form in which God used to get our attention for healing. So today I was inspired to start with the Holy Bible. I think we've been trained in society that tarot and oracle cards are evil, and I want to kind of dispel that myth. I have been practicing I want to go into Psalms. I have been practicing tarot for almost 10 years and have been on a spiritual journey for about 15, and I had been guided to do tarot a long time ago, but because of my Christianity, I just did it for me and kept it on the down low. So the psalm that comes to me is Psalm 104, and I'm just going to start where it opened. O Lord my God, you are very great. You are clothed with honor and majesty, who cover yourself with light as with a garment, who stretch out the heavens like a curtain. Wow. You who laid the foundations of the earth so that it should not be moved forever. And that's Psalm 104:5. So God, the Most High, has put us on this journey, and I ask that He bless this reading, and that He give us the messages, the divine messages for today, on what we need to know. I'm doing what's known as a 5-day daily spread, and I hope this helps the collective. Have a good day. If you are watching this at another period of time, that's because it was meant for that period of time. Today, a year, 10 years from now, if YouTube is still the primary source for people. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck and see how they want us to be guided. I ask all the angels to come down, help me with this reading, so I can give a clear message. So yesterday I did a reading and it was the Queen. Huh. So we have a lot to be mindful of today. And in this reading, at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So in the first position, we have the Four of Swords, which we had yesterday too. Rest and relaxation after a period of turmoil. So the collective needs to rest and take care of themselves and regenerate and really get clear. And we can't do all this work without taking the time to rest. We have a lot of swords, 3 swords coming across, but it shows that the Queen of Swords is going to prevail. The Queen of Swords within us. So the Four of Swords really means take some rest. And that would be in the work position. So that means if you've been working a lot, it's time to reevaluate the work and maybe take a little breather, maybe not work so many hours, maybe find some balance so that you can recharge your batteries. If you're feeling detached, it's a good time to retreat within and really check in with yourself, see where you're at. In the home position, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is she's a tough character. She represents a woman on her own who's known suffering and loss. She may be widowed or divorced or long time single. Sometimes childless, though not always the case. Inner strength is a good description for this woman. So you have the inner strength, um, whether you're single or you're married, independent. She's independent. So in the unexpected position, Seven of Wands, and Seven of Wands means that you need to have diplomacy. If you're in a leadership position, um, and you're coming up with some new ideas, you might want to hold off until the air gets calmer. You're going to be challenged, and as a result of being challenged, you want to make sure that that you maintain your peace and integrity in the challenge. Don't try to fight it, and don't try to go in. Continue to, push your beliefs. Just let it be. It shows that you can have success as long as you maintain peace and in your integrity, and really maybe wait till the dust settles before you move forward with those ideas. Give it time for people to think about. It also suggests that you have confidence for yourself over your ideas. People don't like change, and you have to remember that. And on this twin flame journey, or in the journey of life in general, there's going to be changes, and we're the facilitators of change. Now, your role, the devil, normally would be a scary card, but the devil doesn't have to be, because it represents a situation that might be dragging you down spiritually, emotionally, physically, and that's evidenced by this here. You're warned not to allow that to happen. Maybe if you take some rest and reevaluate the situation, get a new perspective, a new perception on the idea. You are not helpless. Could show a form of enslavement, addiction, manipulative or controlling relationship. So you want to be careful that you're not manipulating anybody, trying to control them. You want to be mindful of your own attitudes and behaviors. You might have somebody around you that is trying to do this with you, and then you want to be diplomatic in how you handle them. Maybe say, you know what, let me get back to you. I don't have to make a decision today. I just don't know if that's a good idea. This also can represent self-destructive behaviors that you're engaging in. So if there is self-destructive behaviors, addiction, worry, fear, those are also self-destructive. You want to step away, take a period of time to relax. I encourage everybody to start journaling if you're not already. Take a look at where you're at. have witnessed a lot of people that are just kind of caught on a hamster wheel. I am also a coach, a life coach, spiritual coach, recovery from addiction coach. Uh, this also can mean that there is some secrecy, secret plans surrounding you or surrounding somebody that you are intimately involved with. It is a masculine energy. Um, Procreative, sexual, untamed, natural instincts that represent the very nature of life itself. This card can show a healthy or improving sex life. So that's on the positive aspect of it. Um, but based on this reading, it's telling me, because we have wands, 7 of Wands, the outcome, somebody leaving with all their swords after a battle. Um, so I really caution you to be still. Don't make any rash decisions. If you find yourself in a position that you have to, try to do it without overreacting. Language-wise, um, um, yeah. Don't overreact language-wise. Don't curse somebody out. Don't tell them, they're bad or wrong. Just kind of step away from it. This shows that things didn't go quite as planned, and this is the outcome card. Um, so this was the unexpected, and this is the outcome. So, so things didn't go as planned, and that's just temporary. Because it's cautioning you really to take a new direction. Um, Maybe there's some bad luck affecting matters, something that's outside of your control. The devil, which is an major arcana, sometimes this is not within our control. But if it's going on within your own soul, within your own house, if you will, your mind and your heart, then you do have some control over it. This sometimes can represent theft being indicated. And quite honestly, if you're not resting and you're not paying attention and you're not, you know, standing in your power, and you're allowing people to walk on you, and you're taking this the wrong way, don't take that the wrong way. Don't get insecure. Don't let the devil control this, because at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands has a newness and has a youth about it that is just really generous and gentle and kind. And the Page of Wands um, is a welcome card in the deck, and it's on a new journey, if you will. So it means good news is coming in, usually swiftly, maybe work-related, can be classed as letters, telephone calls, word of mouth. It's a very active and energetic, youthful, optimistic information. So like I said, it's only short-lived what's happening over here. It's only short-lived. You have to maintain your queen status. Your queen within your heart and your mind. Doesn't mean that we go out and we be too egoic in the world, but within ourselves we want to be very um, um, diplomatic. Um, we can be harsh, but we don't have to be. We don't have to be harsh. We don't have to be like the devil. We want to be like the queen. So just want some clarifiers maybe that we can get on what the Seven of Swords means. That, you know, swords and wands. Swords and wands. So, you know, take rest. Take heed in listening to the angels. Look for the truth within so that, what's going to reflect on the outside world. Trust that inner intuition. It may go against what your mind is telling you. Take a step back, leave a situation, let it go. For the twins, you know, really focus on the mission. For the generation of twins, that is the first wave. If you're not in union, there's a very good reason for that. You or your twin, but I always like to keep it on the person that's watching the video. Um, you got to maintain your power and make sure that you have cleared all the parts of yourself that you've been guided to clear. Yeah, and see only love. So how do you see only love in the situation? Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolve, your resolute focus upon the love and that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So there's a lot of people out there that are hurting, that are unhealed, that are, seeking love in all the wrong places, and that sometimes, like a child who is crying for attention, sometimes crying for attention, needs you to pay attention to them. They go through it in ways that are negative attention seeking. Um, you want to look beyond that and go to the positive and not feed into the negative. Queen of Wands. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps. I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Adriana. So, in this rest, your intuition can kick in. And you want that. Ask. Ask us to help you in this situation. Ask the angel, ask God, ask your guides to help you in the situation. So it says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So you want to make sure that you're asking for help from the angels on this. Take a step away, go into prayer, go into meditation. And then wedding. So marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into the faith and love, dear one. So this doesn't necessarily mean a wedding from, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry. It doesn't necessarily mean a wedding with another partner, although it can, but the wedding and marriage within yourself. If there's too much of this, there's not enough of this, and there's definitely not enough of love. So we want to be careful. So you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, touching, or parenting children. That, my friends, is a great way to get to love and innocence. Babies, young people, they are innocent. They are gifts from God. Um, yeah, they're the most high. They really should be kings and queens because they're pure. They don't have the tainted ideas that adults have. So that's your reading. I hope that it brings you clarity and peace and love. Blessings.